Okay, it's Ben Brown. Normally I'm at Evolution Martial Arts in Sparks, Nevada, but that's not where I am.
We're in
This is my friend Robert.
Hello.
I'm at his house. He is my friend's son. My friend Rob is your dad.
Yes.
Since we were 6. Here's the coolest thing. One of my goals coming to the Philippines was to train jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
And I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go find a school, but I didn't have to. Why?
Because we're already doing it.
You and your brother, Ryan, who's filming behind the camera there, have a coach who comes to the house.
Yeah.
What's his name, Francis?
Francis.
Francis, awesome guy. I posted some pictures on Facebook and stuff. Francis. Anyway, it's Sunday, and you start school again tomorrow.
Yes, I do.
So today's our last day. So we're doing some stand-up hand fighting here in the Philippines. I mean, this is amazing. That's why I have to film this, and we're lucky to have Ryan filming because it makes it easier.
Yes.
Okay, so we're talking about, we're standing up, and this is for people that didn't wrestle their whole life or anything like that. Did you wrestle your whole life?
Nope.
Me neither. Right? So I try to help people that are new at jiu-jitsu know what to do when you're standing up, because especially if you compete. Because where do you start when you compete?
Standing up.
You start standing up.
Yeah.
So if someone already knows what they're doing, you're at a huge disadvantage. And in most jiu-jitsu gyms, you train on the ground most of the time because more injuries happen standing up, right? And the room is crowded, so you're running into people. So spend most of your time on the ground. So anyway, we're going to go over the offensive objectives. Try to keep it steady for me, nice and hard. Yes, thank you. We gotta connect. That's the whole point. If I'm gonna take you down or threaten you in any way, I have to connect to you.
Yeah.
And there's only 4 ways to do that. Okay, there's variations on those 4, but there's only 4 ways. Okay, the first way is head control or neck control, right? So let's come, are we still in, Ryan?
Yeah.
Still in frame? Okay. So I'm gonna try to reach out and get a hold of your neck, kind of the base of your spine right here. This is not good enough because there's all this space. And you could just go that way and you're out.
Yeah.
I can't move you from here because what am I gonna move you with? We talked about this.
Yeah.
What do I move you with?
Your hips.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I can't move you with my hips now.
No.
So I have to connect and I pull everything in. Now I can move you with my hips.
Yeah.
Through my connection to the ground. Yeah. You still could spin out, so I need to connect with this hand too. How should I do that? How would you do it right now if you were me?
I would, with that hand, I would hold my hand. Just like that.
Oh, now you can't spin out.
No.
Right? So you're always gonna connect in 2 ways. You kind of need 2 points of connection before the other person gets them.
Yeah.
Okay? So head control is one, and then you already showed us the second way, which is controlling. In wrestling they call it wrist control. You can control the wrist, but it's really arm control. You're either at the wrist or the elbow.
Okay.
Now you can't, this doesn't really work. Although sometimes, like, you can have an inside tie like this, whatever. But when you're new, get that wrist, okay? So I have head control with a collar tie, wrist control, I can move you. So resist me a little. You see, I can move you. You can't move me, I can move you because I'm connected to you.
Yeah.
And there's no slack. So now I'm moving you through my hips, through my arms, I can move you.
Yes.
Okay? The other 2 ways are underhooks. So anytime I can get my body between your elbow and your hip. This is called inside space, and it's crucial. It's the whole battle. Between your ear and your shoulder, that's also inside space. Different kind of inside space. So when I collar tie you, I own your inside space, this inside space. I want to own this space.
Yeah.
So, underhooks. Okay, let's turn this way. When I get my arm in there, I got to connect to him with my hand. So when I underhook people, I either grab at the shoulder and then I pull my elbow in, connect my head, but I should be doing something here. What should I do?
With my wrist.
Same thing as before, okay? Or if I'm able, this is even better, I'm gonna grab your far hip, connect my hip, connect my head. A couple options here. I can grab your wrist, I can grab your leg, I can gable grip. This is my favorite, it's called a body lock. Can I move you?
Yes, you can.
Can you stop me?
Probably not.
Try to stop me.
Yeah.
And you're taller than me. You're bigger than me.
Yeah.
Soon I don't know, you might outweigh me now. I don't know. Probably not, but you will.
Okay.
Because I know your dad. And you're headed that direction. Plus, these guys, just to say, you guys work your butts off. They're training every day. It's like 80 to 90% humidity.
Yeah.
90 degrees out, 80 degrees out.
Yeah.
So they're out running. I can't even keep up. It's crazy. You guys are working really hard.
Thank you.
Which is awesome.
Thank you.
So underhook. And then the only other option is overhook. I gotta be above the elbow. Because this doesn't do anything.
No.
Right? But I get above the elbow. What should this hand do?
Same thing. Hold my hand.
Here, connect my head. Take the slack out. I don't love overhooks as much. Underhooks are better because I'm owning the inside space.
Okay.
And you always want to own the inside space. So now we're getting into the kind of one thing that I want to say defensively. We talked about this. If I go to underhook, you should frame my head so you can do that arm, or sometimes you can't because my underhook's too good. Frame my head, escape your hips, just like a shrimp, and square up to me. So do you remember when I said you escape your hips to where?
Away from outside.
Yes, and I call it open space, but it's the same as what you're
Open
saying.
space, yeah.
Hips into open space. My teacher, Jason Swanson, he owns the gym I train at and teach at. He's a 3rd degree black belt, 26 or more years of jiu-jitsu. He's always saying, hips into open space. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That's what a shrimp is. Every escape is a hip escape. And where are you escaping your hips?
So open space.
Into open space.
Yeah.
So jiu-jitsu starts to get simpler when you understand that.
Yeah.
Make sense? So now all we're gonna do is we're gonna hand fight lightly. We're gonna try to connect and disconnect. And then if you're in trouble, frame, hip out into open space, square up, and then reconnect.
Okay.
And we're gonna go nice and slow. It's a dance, it's not a competition.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Yeah, and you have such a good pace. This is gonna make, yeah, good. This is gonna make you good at jiu-jitsu. Grab my head. Threaten my head. Yes, and then I have to deal with that. Look at this. As soon as you underhook, I frame your head. Get rid of that. Yes! Oh, but you see how quick?
Yeah.
I've been doing jiu-jitsu 12 years.
Yeah.
I'm a black belt. I should be a little faster at this than you, but not for long. You have a really good coach. You guys train a lot, and you train right. I got to train with these guys twice this week. We did jiu-jitsu the first day, and MMA with gloves the second day.
Yeah.
And you kicked my butt. You made me feel old. Okay, frame my head, hip out, open space, reconnect. Beautiful. So you see we're talking, we're laughing.
Yeah. Enjoy it.
Frame, hip, perfect. So that's good. That's it, man.
Thank you.
So let's do this. Shirt off,
Yeah.
just to finish it. Now I'm gonna show you what I would do if I got a body lock.
Okay.
Like this. You ready?
Yeah.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ryan. And thank you, Philippines.
Yes.
This place is amazing. Go ahead and cut it.